It is race day. I am at a Fastnet charging up for today. I'm actually near Utrecht and the starting location is in Apeldoorn, quite a long ways away, so actually I have to drive about 100 kilometers before I can even start the race. This also means I am already heating up. The battery is at about 19 degrees and we are charging at a decent rate. We have about 10 kilowatt hours to go, and then at the starting location we are also starting at a Fastnet. I'll be charging the remaining, I don't know, 6 kilowatt hours or something. Should be a fairly fast charge. Hi, in case you're new to this project, this is what LeafSpy shows with a modded 2011 Leaf with a 40 kilowatt hour battery underneath and an extender battery that's about 20 kilowatt hours in the trunk. As you can see, it shows only 5 kilowatt hours remaining. In fact, at this point, there's about 46 kilowatt hours remaining. The problem here is that LeafSpy doesn't correctly show any capacity values above 512 gigs, and 512 gigs is about 41 kilowatt hours. It's got an overrun issue, and it starts counting from 0 again when you have more than 512 gigs. So 0 kilowatt hours means you have 41 kilowatt hours, 5 kilowatt hours means you have 41 plus 5 equals 46 kilowatt hours. Also, the power you can see going into the battery is just the power going into the main battery, the 40 kilowatt hour battery. There's also power going into the extender battery. And this fact, namely that the charging power and discharging power is shared between the main battery and extender battery, is why this Ultra Leaf should perform a lot better than the just regular 40 kilowatt hour Leaf. So the race will be from Apeldoorn all the way to Groningen in the very north of the Netherlands. Then we will make a small detour to go to a customer of ours who is still owed a firmware update for his CAN bridge, and hopefully we can then make it all the way to Venlo, which is in the very south of the Netherlands, turn around and go back to Apeldoorn. Altogether this is about 575 kilometers, and I expect to be quite a bit faster than my opponent. Almost at the starting position. I only have about 300 kilometers left, so it's high time to charge. Let's see if we can find our friend. Yeah, I can see him. This is my pal, I am Björn. No, I should say that.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're Björn.
This is my racing buddy. He has the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf. We have just pretty much finished charging to full. My car is still charging, but I think it will infinitely charge at fast chargers. So. We're gonna go now. The rules are the regular Tesla Björn rules, so maximum 10% over the speed limit, with the difference here that we are going to do 10% over the speed limit on the Speedo in the Leaf, which is about 10% low, so we'll be driving exactly the speed limit. And we have a preset route, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's race.
See you later.
See ya.
Gonna win?
I'm cheating, I'm drafting.
Emil's hugging my truck.
Let's do it, okay?
And I wasn't paying attention and took a wrong turn.
First charging stop, here we come. Hopefully there aren't too many others. Nope. There's nobody. Very good. I have lost my Pavel, so. Alright, I have started the charging session here at Fastnet Wittemolen near Groningen. I've just been on the phone. He had to drive a bit slower than I could. I hammered it all the way. I was actually cooling down for the first part. I started out at about 27 degrees at the last, at where we started with the fast charger. And when driving about 100 kilometers an hour, I was still cooling down to 23-ish degrees. And now I'm at 30 after hammering it for more than 100 kilometers, going 140 kilometers an hour on the speedo, which is about 128, 129 real speed. So I'm pretty empty. I only have about, I think, 15 kilowatt hours left. So I'm wondering how long it will take before Paul comes here. I will be here quite long. I can fast charge at full speed up to 90%, so I'm probably going to do that. And then, I mean, I am already ahead by like 20 minutes. So I think I'm just going to make a visit to one of our customers, give him the firmware update, and then continue the race. And I'm pretty sure I can still win this. Oh, and I had a flat tire last Friday on this wheel, so that's why that isn't covered. And my other wheels are, just so I can check the tire pressure. I hope he'll come soon, because I'm already at almost 30 kilowatt hours, and I'm gonna charge to about 50. So I'm only here for 15 more minutes.
Oh, that's
17 minutes. What's your temperature?
35.2.
Haha, I'm cooler. I'm at 33.
And I only have like 19% resistance.
I still had 20-ish kilowatt hours.
I have 7. And I started full.
I am now getting about 40 kilowatts. That's the second number there, 39.7, of which 27.8 is going into the battery. And we are at 40 kilowatt hours, and the battery has heated up quite significantly. It's now 37 degrees. However, what's your temperature?
39.8.
Haha! It's the same.
Wow. You're almost full or not?
I'm at 40 kilowatt hours, so I still have a ways to go. How full were you?
15 kilowatt hours.
Okay. No. I think I know who's gonna rapid gate first.
I'm already rapid gating.
How much power?
36.
36. No, that's okay. I'm getting 40. Your voltage is lower, so that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not completely full, but this is the second car that wants to charge here, so I'm gonna go. How much do I have? Enough. No problem.
There he goes.
Die keer zo slecht?
Precies.
Die stelde wel leuke vragen. Ja, was het wel heel verschillend, dames en heren, mijn medicijn van.
Alright, I just fixed up that leaf there with a new CAN bridge. So that owner is happy again. Now I can resume the race. Hopefully this didn't take too much time. There is some headwind, so I am probably going to have to go to an earlier charging station than I wanted. Wanted to go to one that is fairly close to Venlo, our turnaround point, but I don't think that's possible, so we'll see. Okay, so now strategy time. It is about 190 kilometers to Fastnet Lokond, which is the one that I wanted to charge at, but I only have about 230 kilometers left at this speed. So I don't think I will actually make it. And also, I will be completely empty, so at a very low voltage. So I think it is better if I would go to an earlier Fastnet. I'm just gonna follow the route to Lokond and then take probably the first Fastnet. Charge there as full as possible and then go on. No, actually, I'm not going to go as full as possible. I'm going just full enough so I can reach Lokond at a reasonable voltage, at like 340, 350 volts. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I lost some time going to the customer. My pal, of course, he could just continue driving. So I am now looking for him. He should be very close. I think I'm behind still by like 2 minutes. We'll see. Damn, yeah. He's already hooked on. Yeah, he's already got it hooked up. Damn it. I'm currently charging at 41 kilowatts. This is our second big stop. And let's see what the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf is doing today. So 17 kilowatts. You were saying 16.4 just a minute ago.
16.8.
I think you're rapid gating.
No. Just this design.
By design. Okay. Right.
This is all, 16 kilowatts is all you need.
Yeah, it's 640 kilobytes is all you need, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So I'm driving away now. I only have 40 kilowatt hours, but this nice lady there really needs to charge. And I mean, he is just rapid gating all the way. He's only doing 17 kilowatts at this point. So it's pretty clear. I'm not rapid gating yet, although the battery is at like 42 degrees. So it's getting there. But I think I'm gonna significantly cool down during driving. So it's gonna be okay. Anyway, I've got 223 kilometers on the go. So uh-oh. Bad news. And well, we are at our starting location again. We cut it short today. Martin was rapid gating so hard. He was only drawing 16 kilowatts while I was still charging at full speed. and now still I've just hooked it up, and I'm still charging at full speed. So to make a point, I think we've demonstrated that the Ultraleaf is definitely, or in general, adding an extender battery to the 40 kilowatt hour battery helps rapid gating enormously. Martin had to drive more slowly, he couldn't charge as fast. It's just the Ultraleaf is a better traveling Leaf. He is still behind, by the way, and I still have 30 kilowatt hours left, while he probably has like 10 by the time he comes here. So so another reason we cut it short is because there are protests right now going on, which involve what you saw just a minute ago, the agricultural vehicles, I don't know what they're called, blocking the road and causing all kinds of traffic jams. So part of the reason that the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf isn't here yet is because he's behind the blockade and I was just in front. So while we are waiting for the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf to arrive, we can summarize a few things about the Ultraleaf. So I am really happy how today went, but at the same time this car isn't perfect yet, and we will keep trying to improve the 40 kilowatt hour upgrade to make it, as perfect as we can. So it is still overheating. We have been driving it really hard. We've been driving 130 kilometers an hour for most of the time, which clearly still barely allows the battery to cool down. And we've been fast charging it a couple of times. I've actually been fast charging it even more than the other 40 kilowatt hour Leaf, because he started here in Apeldoorn and I had to drive here and fast charge to get here. So this is my 5th fast charge of today, and the battery is heating up. It is at 43 degrees now, and I think in 1 or 2 more fast charges, so in about 700 or 800 kilometers per day, this car will still rapid gate. So it's not quite the perfect long distance car that, for instance, the Tesla Model 3 is. There he is! What do you have to say for yourself?
Slow.
What's your current temperature? I really
49.7.
Oh, you've cooled down.
Sub 50.
Sub 50.
It's an achievement.
And
nothing.
It's ultra rapid gating. Oh, 17.7 kilowatts. 70.9. So, what's the conclusion today?
Rapid gate sucks.
If you want to drive long distances.
Yeah, I drove 350 kilometers today. And you're going to do in total
700, 650-ish. So
I'm done for the day, and almost an empty battery.
Yeah, I can still go. So, yeah.
No rapid charging for me.
Well, no, well,
17 kilowatts.
It's faster than your AC charger.
Woo! But I also have to be here and not at home.
Yeah. All right. Well,
you got a new customer.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, we got a new customer.
Pre-order,
yeah.
And another new.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And
I had fun, so
yeah,
that's the most important thing.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. All right. See ya.
You.
Race is over. I can just chill behind a truck driving 80, the natural habitat of the Nissan Leaf. On the road again. Hot, hot, hot battery. Very hot battery. And I'm home. Still 200 kilometers left. I've driven 658 kilometers today.